Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. Not sure what I'm going to do today, maybe some matches, but at first I'm just gonna practice some of my skills in the park. Uh, let's see, is there an open park? Nope. I don't want a too busy park. Max 4 people. And hello, even small, and uh, I I always wonder how I should pronounce your name. Me1 at T? I've done a little rumbling, my stropper is consistent, and I'm working on the left hand. I learned to hold straight. I got a hold straight upper to work once. Nice! I, I'm actually still struggling with doing hold straight upper. As you can see, first few attempts. There we go. Working on my left hand as well. But yeah, I've been trying to learn some new tricks as well, including a bit more flick flying, because I really haven't spent enough time with that to get good at it. These are terrible throws. Come on, I can do better. These are terrible for me. Also want a match for a change. Nice. Not really feeling the cliff cannon today. No, totally not. Okay. Well... one more try. No, still bad. The most decent one, but still, no. No. The thing is with this throwing technique, uh, basically you use so much force in the throw that if you actually go into a pose, the closest one that you should be able to do would be a straight, but you're losing so much force with the throw. That is actually, yeah, worse. Because remember, with hold, it doesn't matter how heavy the structure is. Oh, and that's actually my best throw now. It doesn't matter if you hold a very light structure or a very heavy structure. You get the same distance. Well, with a very light structure, when it comes to poses like straight, a straight does a lot more on a light structure. So a straight actually does barely anything on a boulder like that. So instead of getting your force from poses, you want your force coming from the lob. So by changing the lob into a straight, you're actually worsening the overall power that you can potentially get. But you will need to do the right movements, otherwise the throw is just going to be terrible. And currently, I'm doing terrible. Decent. Still terrible, but some idea. Could you do a hold throw where you start to bend forwards, straighten up, and then the left stick doing instant 180 and continue the momentum and finish the throw forwards. Okay, let me analyze that sentence. So, also, yeah, it's a bit weird when I go into viewing the comments. You won't see me. So, hold a throw where you start bend forwards. So, you start forwards, then use the 180. So yeah, the 180 and then into a straight. I think that would potentially work. I think that would work better than a cliff cannon throw into a straight. But I cannot test because, as you can see, my finger is moving, but I'm not moving because I turned off stick turning. I really don't like using stick turning myself. Yeah, I know. Basically, the where you hold like this and stick turn into a cliff cannon, but instead of doing the stick turn and then keep holding it like this, you change into the straight pose. Yeah, I think that can definitely work. I still need a lot of training to stay in control while flying. By the way, what is that ball combo you do? This is one of my chambering moves, so it only works with charge, because if I remove my charge first and do the exact same thing, that ball doesn't go far enough. But in bases, it's basically using the downwards force of a ball falling to counteract the upwards momentum from an uppercut. So the force is basically only straight forward. And then I follow up with a straight, with the original ball I'm holding. Which makes them go at the exact same location. And because this is a combo that gives you a bit of extra time, you can quite easily put explode on them both, because you have the time to do that. And that's a funny variation that isn't really useful, but it's funny. One thing it is kind of useful at is against players that are quite reactive, because if there's one structure coming at them, they can often easily counter it. If there are two coming at the same location, it's really confusing. So reactive players, you hit a lot of the times with it. Another useful thing for it is because they arrive almost at the same time and location. You can use it to basically dead stop, because they arrive at the same time. I've had quite some hits that got dead stopped, which is really nice with it. Yeah, so just upper straight with timing, indeed. And the timing is basically waiting until this falls down, and don't be too fast that you're immediately doing upper straight on the first ball. No, you delay the straight to hit on the second one. Although one of the nice things about this, based on what your opponent is doing, if they are in the air, you can basically be a bit faster and just hit them out of the air. If your opponent starts to move around, well, you can spread them out as well. So no matter what your opponent is doing, you have the time to see, oh, that's what they're doing, and hit one or two in a different location. So you can really spread them out like that. You can spread them out in heights. You can basically just decide, oh, I'm just gonna focus on the first one because my opponent is in the air. You have options. So it really works well with a style that is quite trying to be unpredictable on what you're going to do, and trying to react on reactive players. Had to dash to the door. I'm back. Welcome back. Currently still need to practice this kind of move left-handed, because I really want to become an ambidextrous player. So I really need to practice all the moves that I love to do with both hands. With right hand, it feels so comfortable doing this. With left hand, I've never been properly able to do the combo before. Like now, I'm struggling to spawn a ball. And I often end up accidentally dashing when I try to go to the uppercut. really need to get used to. I always, when I try to go to the offhand position with my hand at my shoulder, I rotate it into the uppercut position for right-handed instead, and then it doesn't work. So annoying. I have to get used to these things. Feel like you've gotten better at flight since I last played you. Yeah, with flick flying, I've been practicing quite a lot because I do want to be able to basically fly everywhere I want. Currently, my record on flying is 1 minute, which is still very short compared to some people. But for me, being 1 minute in the air in control is already amazing. If you want some left-handed practice, I know a noob you can find practice on. It's me, but I'd need to get ready and change the hand controller batteries. Well, currently this park is open, so you can just join. I've made it open for 4 players, so it doesn't get too chaotic. There we go. One thing I'm proud of is that I can do the stropper kick left-handed. Took a bit of practice, but at least that's something I am starting to feel confident in. Yeah, it's crazy that I managed to because even the easier combos like kick stropper, I still don't really feel that comfortable with. I doubt I'll ever get to Aksak with left-handed, but who knows? I can sometimes hit a 4-hit combo with left. So who knows? Hello.
Hello.
And this is also something I've been practicing hard on. Doing more stuff with puppet masters, especially short puppet masters. Do you know any client flight? Yes, sure I do. I do a little bit of hold client flight, and I've been trying to learn a little bit of hold flick client flight, but that still needs a lot more practice. Yes, that's how I've been practicing it at the moment. Seems to work decently. Although usually it's just me after flying and going into flick, then it's just falling off. But it doesn't break, so at least I can then use it to sling flick based on someone. Alright, see you soon. Hello. Welcome
Hello.
back. Still terrible. Okay, I wonder what you're trying to set up here.
This.
Okay.
Yippee.
That seems like quite a fast way to set it up. Like that.
Yeah. You can do it with one ground.
Okay. Need to be
But it's like
slightly less angled.
you have to be precise with it.
Okay, of course I don't want to jump there.
One ground.
Yeah.
Then.
Oh. I'm gonna screw up and hit myself still. Yeah, that was
yeah,
too far.
For it to work, you know when it works when there appear no particles when you ground it. Hello.
Hello, Eva Small.
Basically, when there appear no particles when you ground it, you know it works.
Come on, why can I?
It's just that the haptics go off and the screen shakes.
Well, I never have haptics or screen shake on, so.
Yeah, so you don't know if you just didn't ground it or it worked.
Yes. So to me, it's a bit weird to know when it really works.
Yeah, I have only haptics and that works real well.
And I only used to doing this setup for ground stasis. But that one seems so much more interesting to use.
Yeah, I think it's way faster.
Yes. And the nice thing is, I can easily recycle it into a different setup, because this is also interesting for another tech, the deadbolt lock.
Yeah,
Because this is too heavy for a pillar, and then you spawn a ball indeed.
yeah. It also works really well when, yeah, it works really well if you dash before doing the ground. I don't know why. Just like this. Oh damn it.
Eva Small,
Like that. That works
I
almost
don't know
every
if
time.
you don't have any mic. Oh yeah, I don't have mic, but I'll be there. Okay, no problem. I need to be a bit more relaxed when trying to do this. I'm trying to be too fast with my transitions of one pose to another that I completely missed the kick in the first place. And when I hit the kick, I missed the, the cube.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's crazy how, dude, now I feel like I can do it almost every time. Damn.
I don't know why. I am
That would be-
so terrible at this combo.
That would be actually a crazy mount if you set this up. And, like, just dash jump. Just dash jump and flick it.
At least I'm not the
Like
only
that.
one having trouble setting it up. Although you can do easy mode, and that's just kick and parry at the highest point and then spawn the cube. But that's a lot slower, so don't want to do that.
I'm wondering if, like, if I make multiple, can I have multiple?
Yeah, you
of
should be
these?
able to have multiple of these.
Oh, damn it! I kicked it. Yeah.
That's one nice thing about hold stasis.
Ooh, bloodbending.
Because sometimes I've used the fact that you can hold multiple with this one by setting up multiple of these. But yeah, it's less impressive than this one.
Yeah. It's so this one's like I feel like this one is faster for some reason. Maybe it
This
was
is
just-
fast.
Yeah, but like when I lift my hand, it goes faster. I don't know why.
That can be one simple reason. With the pillar on top like that, it mostly
'cause
goes
it's higher.
down. And if you send it
Yeah.
upwards, it will go further. So the center point is a bit lower of the wall in this case, so it can go further.
It's so easy to set up. Damn.
Yeah, and the nice thing, at least for me, is it uses hold.
Yeah.
So I can chamber with it.
Oh yeah. Because you have it held.
Yeah,
You have it charged. So you
Yep.
can just
and I
do
can use
some-
the charge
some
for
combo
anything I
and-
want.
Yeah, damn. I actually haven't thought about that.
I have used it a little bit in charge, but yeah, the setup I've been using is just too slow. And at least this is a lot faster if I can just do it right.
Yeah. Before I knew like you can do this by spamming ground, just on one side, just spam ground, but just a random guy in random Korea Europe just showed me you can do it with one ground, and I was so surprised, cause I loved it. I loved this thing, and him saying that you can just do it with one ground, making it actually like normal possible to do it in mid-match. It's just crazy. Doesn't work on ball.
Yeah, I really keep missing poses when I try to do it. Which really sucks because I love to use this setup already for the dead ball block. But yeah, currently I have my charge, so I can just use a charge. Oh,
Yeah.
of course I have to hit then something with it.
Oh.
Best charger is disc flight. Trust.
Ooh.
I haven't really practiced my disc flight too much for a while.
It's actually really good with like dashing to the side, doing the ground and then hold like this. For some reason it just works better. Oh my god. I actually flied on it. I
Okay,
actually flied on it for a second. On the wall. I actually like flied. Damn.
What was that? Did something crash? Something did crash. Okay, my stream. Oh, because Meta Horizon Link, even though I never use it, wants an update, and because of that, my stream stops. Ugh. Annoying Meta crap. Okay, let's see. Is the stream... Okay, stream is back. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of feel for... But only a tiny bit of a feel for it. Ooh, that one was good.
I did not mean to do that.
Yeah? What? What's up?
I glued your rock cam to your face.
Oh no! Let's see. Is it? It's not visible on stream.
uh,
I don't see a rock cam stuck to me. But I'm also still terrible at left-handed playing because whenever I actually try to
it looks
fight
so funny.
with my left hand, it just doesn't work.
Dude, it looks so funny. It's just a rock cam glued to your face.
Yeah, of course, the latest fashion statement. Okay. Yeah, that kind of looks like the type of character with a TV or instead of a head.
Yeah.
Beep boop, beep boop, boop. Beep boop.
Dude, this is so funny. It's just I'm here looking at two people that have a rock cam stuck to their face.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't want to flip that. No, don't rotate. There we go. Oh no, I destroyed it. Oh well. Let's see, can I...
Yes, I did it. Stuck it to your face.
Come on. I can do this while still holding the rest of the setup. I know I can. No, destroyed. Oh. Never mind. Just gonna retry. Oh, why are you rotating? Don't be annoying. Get back.
I have tunnel vision. I literally have tunnel vision from the... No, excellent. Yeah.
Never mind.
I glued it back on my face like 2 times.
I've made a new type of hold flight recently, and it's a bit annoying to set up. I've only been successful once, and I want to do that setup again.
I am superior to everyone. I have 2 rock cans stuck to my face. I can't see anything.
Oh, stop rotating! Why does everything start to rotate? Ah!
Yo, I actually shook up one rock can.
Stop rotating. Rotate back, please. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Now what I have to do is jump up and land in between. Oh, no, 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 no! I never wanted to do a double jump. Ah, this is annoying. Don't rotate. Everything starts to rotate the moment I touch them. Rotate back. There you go. Oh, rotate back. Why did everything explode?
I don't know.
Only the cube should explode there.
Okay, I'm gonna go play some matches.
Have fun.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Hope you are going to succeed in your flight.
Hopefully this one will immediately work.
Yeah. It's
Like,
of course because
just
of me.
Jump
because
and
it's of course because I am in the lobby. As soon as I leave, it's gonna work.
yes. Please leave so I can succeed.
Okay,
Bye bye. Also, let me just reset the structures here. That might also help a little bit. Well, I don't want to double jump at all. I just want a single jump. But I'm just being stupid. You know? Stupid. And it's already collapsing. How did I manage to do it the first time? And then I just cannot recreate it. No. No, definitely don't want it to explode. Oh. Ah, almost. If that pillar didn't break. But it was close. Instead of everything breaking, it was just a single pillar now that broke. Okay. Just... No. Then I'm losing all the stuff. By the way, even small, if you want anything I can potentially teach you, feel free to type it into the chat. Okay, I'm just gonna give up for a moment. Yeah, I'm trying to fly a spaceship. I've been trying to get the suck to work. Could you teach me that? Well, that first depends on how optimized your poses are already are. So, first of all, show me how you try to do the combo. And best to try it as always on the wall. It's a lot harder on a cube. Okay, yeah, you definitely need some more optimization before you can potentially get this to work. Show me the stropper in your most optimized way. So not on speed. And remember, don't stand on the blue line, otherwise your poses don't work. Okay, I can already see that with uppercut you try to cheat a little bit with the rotation, which is good. You really want to, instead of... Because this is a perfect straight, and this is perfect uppercut, you want to pre-rotate your straight as close as you possibly can to an uppercut, and it's still in the pose. With uppercut you want your pose to be rotated as close to a straight as possible. So instead of doing a full rotation, you're just doing the minimal amount of rotation you possibly can. So it's only in your wrist, and you can do it with really relaxed motions. So I'm not putting any speed at all to this movement. With your straight, rotate upwards. So give your straight as close to the uppercut as possible. Because you can pre-rotate in multiple directions. You can pre-rotate in this axis, in this axis, in this axis, and even in this one. So rotate in all the different axes until you get as close to an uppercut as you can possibly get. Remember that spot. And then the same with uppercut. You really want... Because this is... I'm gonna manually close my hand because you don't see hands close of someone else, of course. So this is straight, but this is also my straight. So this is as far as I can push it as close to an uppercut as possible. With uppercut, this is a normal uppercut, but this angle also works. So I'm doing as minimal motion between the two as possible. To the point where I barely have to move my wrist at all for the uppercut. Alright, now try to do the uppercut, the stropper with this most optimized. Don't try to be fast. Yes, good. Now, when you actually do it, try to stop your hand abruptly right when... Actually, slightly before you think you do the right rotation. So, basically, this is the right rotation for a very optimized uppercut. I'm already trying to stop my hand slightly before it, because the motion of trying to stop that motion makes it slightly overshoot for a moment and then turn back. Because if you all the way rotate and then rotate back, well, your hands will always slightly overshoot. So you don't have to overshoot and then overshoot even more. Try that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'll wait until you're back up here. But that's looking a lot more optimized already. Now what we're gonna try to do is also optimize a movement from uppercut to kick. And I'm not the most optimized with that motion either, but it's good enough. So, only focus from uppercut, but try to remember that uppercut that was as close to as straight as possible. So from that uppercut, you try to go to a kick in an optimized way. And everything should mostly be with your wrists, with only minimal arm movements. And remember, you can do some easy practice over here. Now you want to time it when you're going to the uppercut immediately, slightly before you think you're gonna do the uppercut, you go to the kick. And with the kick itself, that's the only moment when you will actually have to speed up. The stropper is just being relaxed, and the kick, that's fast. And what can also really help is starting with pre-pose. I personally prefer a pre-pose where I start in downwards position, because nothing is going to work until I decide now I'm gonna rotate into a stropper. Also, if I only try to do an uppercut, I have a pre-pose, which is like this, where I just rotate upwards and then. So really close to... So for stropper, I start like this, rotate, and then go into the kick. If I just try to practice uppercut kick... Oh, is your connection okay? Battery. Well, I'm just gonna show it for a little bit more. So, when I try to do a stropper kick, then I rotate from this pre-pose. If I just try to practice my upper kick, I start with this pre-pose, where I only have to rotate sideways for an uppercut, and then try to be very optimized with as minimal movement to go between uppercut and kick. So mostly it's just rotating my wrist with a little movement with my arm. And if you do it right, your wrist does like 90% of all the motion. And then eventually you'll get to the point where you can combine it. But yeah, I try to keep my really try to stop at the. I'm just basically flicking my wrist into the uppercut and immediately going to the kick. So I'm barely hitting the uppercut at all. To the point where I feel my uppercut is still at this location, but because I'm in motion, my hand just wants to keep moving. Even when I try to reverse direction, it goes from, instead of here, all the way to the uppercut. But yeah, with this combo, there are not many people who have managed to do this before 500 battle points. But with the optimization I just saw with you with the dropper, I think you'll get it quite soon. I think you will be one of the few that can do it before 500 BP. I'd never considered optimizing my angle or having a pre-pose. Yeah, that. Hello. Yeah, optimizing your angles and doing pre-poses, that's definitely what makes a huge difference between a beginner and a pro in doing combos. I don't know my BP, but I got black belt a couple weeks ago. I saw it was still under 200. I didn't look too much on your BP, but it was under 200. And since you get black belts at 156, you're still really a beginner black belt. So the fact that you're trying to learn stropper kick, and your stropper looked really good when I helped you out there, I think you can manage to learn the stropper kick. It's not going to be easy, and once you get it a few times, it's still gonna take quite some practice to get a good feel for it. But I think you get it.
What is this streaming, bro? It's pretty interesting.
I'm streaming on Twitch. If you look at the Buckethead Discord in content, I've placed a link there.
Bro, I was in your stream.
Oh.
It's not that. I think I texted that I'll hop on. I don't know. I think so.
Oh yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, your in-game name is totally different than.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know why, but
sorry for not recognizing you.
it's fine. But this is interesting because like it's so smooth, but when I'm spawning ball, it doesn't have an animation. I don't know why. Maybe it's a glitch.
What do you mean animation?
Yeah. Even when you do it, like ball usually has an animation when it goes up, but when I spawn, it just appears in front of me. Like after a bit of a delay. But it's
That's
super
weird
good ping.
because I definitely see it spawn up from the ground.
Yeah, I don't, but it's like super smooth because you're in like close to servers, right? What you doing?
Yeah,
bro?
no problem, Eva Small. Hope you'll get it soon.
I can't get over the new like idle poses that they have. They're so goofy. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Basically, the idle pose, when I go into my Steam VR menu, where you see me when I'm not actually playing. Basically, the moment when you see like this, I'm invisible on stream, but I'm looking weird in game.
Holy shit. I know. That's how you do it, yeah.
Try to wait until the second ball is falling down.
Yeah,
And
you
can
told
be-
me this on stream, but it's kind of weird when it doesn't have an animation, you know?
Yeah, I can totally understand that.
Yeah. What is that? Like,
Quite simply, you just hold and do a kick.
oh.
It doesn't really work well on client though, although maybe nowadays it does work better. At least in the past, it worked terribly
Wait.
on client. I haven't really tried this in quite a long time anymore.
Wait, are you doing with same hand?
Yeah, I'm basically holding with the same hand as I kick it.
Oh.
Which might
pretty-
not be the most logical way.
Yeah, because I feel like it's easier if you hold, like, and then you just kick like that.
I expect
Know what I mean?
that would work better, at least on client.
Yeah.
But this is one of the combos that I've discovered ages ago and haven't really tried to improve
kind of.
since then.
Yeah.
But it's a nice way to basically someone's in the air trying to attack you. Yeah, you're countering them like
yeah, it's
that.
actually pretty good anti-air, but does it actually beat like if you like something simple, like that?
Well, the thing is, you can't really shoot it forward. It's a backwards attack. So
yeah, which is interesting.
So this is one of those kinds of combos. You see someone flying, and you see, oh, they're just gonna go over me, and then you can just hit behind you.
Yeah. It's super weird, like, but I see the potential, like, in
Yeah.
its anti-airing.
It's mostly an anti bat and aerial hit them when they trying to land a bat aerial. Just
Yeah,
like this also works quite decent for that.
Wait. That?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It's quite simple, but I've hit multiple people with this. Yeah, usually people don't really think about combos doing behind you, only in front of you. I'm one of the crazy people who thinks, how can I attack behind me?
Yeah, but like instead, like I can see how you do with 180 stick. I don't use 180 stick, but like otherwise, it's super interesting with those types of combos like that. It's not even a combo; it's just throwing.
Well, it is a combo. You're using multiple actions.
I guess.
Is that a wall launch hold?
sorry.
Yeah. So basically just wall, and you hold while it's still spawning, and you just throw it over your head. That's all it basically is. So really simple to perform, but really useful. And depending on what your opponent is doing, well, basically I can do that, or I can attack in front of me. I still have options. So it's just reacting to where is my opponent going to be. If they don't have enough control to hit me with their flight setup, well, they basically just fly over. Oh, hit them behind me.
By the way, I know Suck is like, yeah, Suck is known for anti-air, but you using charge, isn't uppercut, wait, what is it? Uppercut straight kick better?
Again, what? I wasn't paying attention for a moment.
Like you have charge, right?
Yes.
Like imagine if I had charge, like Suck is known for its, you know, anti-air capabilities. But wouldn't I don't know how to that be better with charge because the upper gives it more upwards momentum.
Well, first of all, in my opinion, Suck isn't really that great for anti-aerial. What I use it for is to go over walls. So basically, Long
Yeah, that's
distance,
fair.
there's a lot of stuff in the way. That's where I use it for. Because if I want to do anti-aerial, well, then different combos get way higher with
Yeah.
quite similar speeds. So I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
really worried about doing an anti-aerial with Sock. It is nice that it's also capable of hitting people in the air, but I use it to do long distance over walls and such.
Yeah, but
With
I find it interesting with people starting. Like, if I do wall with a suck, find it interesting in someone who is trying to do a setup. Like, let's
yes.
say I'm going here and trying to
If,
jump, and then you
if you
suck. You know?
know your opponent likes to start with an aerial, then Sock is a really good way to hit them. But yeah, if
Yeah.
they don't do an aerial, yeah, your attack is just going over them. So it
Yeah.
doesn't really seem like the best type of opening to me. More like you need to know your opponent for it to work.
Yeah. But I mean, if you play with someone that you usually play with, then it's probably good.
Yes.
I mean, that happens to most of us, I think. Like, we play with... By the way, you're talking about your record with flight, with 1 minute. I think
Yes.
there's a way to increase that pretty easily.
Oh, of course
just-
there is.
This. Like, on hold or on host, that would be basically infinite flight without barrier.
Okay,
Or-
so what do you
Or
mean
this.
exactly?
I think you would recognize this. So this, and then jump, jump, and then mount it. Or with double cubes.
And just hold, or yeah,
Yeah, just
Hold
just
flick?
hold like it's just hold flight. Do you not do hold flights?
yeah, I do hold flights. It's more just asking, what kind of mount is it that you're doing there?
Yeah, it's think of it as Stonehenge, if you know how that goes. Like use the pillar and like hold the cube and like so you know you can like you know it like flick and stuff, you can keep it downwards like by pulling it down like that.
Yeah.
You kind of just do that but a bit more loose so it actually comes down to get an easier setup. And then jump again, but like do the double
Yeah,
jump slowly
I
so you don't
Yeah, I
lose
need
control.
to delay my jump. I tried to jump way too fast there.
Yeah. That's still too fast.
Still.
Like, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, I know how to.
I think you do boom.
I know how to double jump with holding something. I
okay.
just often try to be too fast. And that wasn't an intentional double jump yet.
Yeah, I know you like to do your stuff like that and stuff. There. Hello? That was good, but you landed on like the edge of it, so you just
Yeah.
flew off. But yeah, it's like, do you see what I mean? If you land in the middle, you just keep not falling off. Like I think it's the easiest flight in the game.
Well,
I think it's easier
One
than control.
problem I see with it, it's pushing you up quite hard.
Yeah.
And if you want to go for over a minute, you don't want to fly up that fast.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know. I do a bit of hold flights, and I don't know why, but sometimes you just kind of feel the feel of like having it so that you don't fall off, but you fly upwards as slow as possible. If you just hold your hand down at a certain level, it will pull you up like a bit, and you'll just keep flying.
Yeah.
And if you
But-
want to fly up even slower, just do with double cubes, then it doesn't have the same like momentum upwards.
But yeah, with the flight records on speedrun.com, we have all
Oh,
kinds
is it
of...
on speedrun.com?
Yes, we have all kinds of categories. So specifically for wall flick flight, yeah, that's 1 minute for me.
Yeah, Wolf, what's the record? Like 5 hours?
No, 34 minutes.
I think I could try to beat that actually. I'm decent with
Please
wall.
do. Please try. And there
But
are
then
all
it's
kinds of
also
categories. So for cube there's a category, for ball, for disc, for the boulders, even for cage structures, for multi-structure setups. Because basically, what you tried to show there was a multi-structure hold only.
Yeah.
That's also its own category.
Yeah, but I feel like the most interesting category of like just assuming that it exists is just hold only nothing. Like just maybe hold only a wall or cube. Like because I think that's the hardest to actually maintain for a prolonged amount of time. So I think that's you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Because I've been practicing
And-
trying to just have just a cube and trying to fly on it for as long as possible.
Well, better start recording then, and start submitting. Seriously,
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be
it's
so much
interesting.
fun if there are more people competing. And usually, we basically only have Flick players submitting scores, and it's only like 6 people in total who've submitted anything to speedrun.com. So.
Oh.
Yeah, please join the fun.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
This is flying broom
yeah,
hold
I mean,
only. Well, there are
what-
many ways you can fly on a pillar, but yeah, there are hold only flights for.
Yeah. I mean, one of the first. Hold, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm
yeah, one of
just
the-
looking at the at
Chat.
Twitch.
Yeah. One of the first things that I did with hold flight that really won me. It's stupid, but I did pillar, kick in it, and then flying like that, so that I'd had a puppet and flying on pillar because it's dumb and pillar is funny, you know.
Pillar is amazing.
I know you're the pillar guy, bro. I know you're the pillar guy, but like, I hit one clip. I think I have it somewhere on my computer. Like, just the feeling of hitting that with both is just because it's so fragile. It makes it more satisfying to hit both. What are you doing? Is this infinite cycle?
I'm just trying left-handed suck for a moment.
Oh. I thought it was something like some tech because they started stacking.
If you stack them up, you can of course do a deadbolt lock.
Yeah, but I thought you were just gonna keep stacking walls. Like, I don't know.
Let's see, how easy
I mean,
can
you
I
can do that with
stack walls with...
Wait,
No,
kick.
that's
Yeah.
too fast.
Wait, upper kick? Yeah. 3 is interesting. Wait. That's actually cool.
No, it has to be a bit closer, I guess. Then I...
Oh, that's good.
do want to slightly correct it.
It looks like American pancakes, bro.
I guess if I bring it a bit closer...
No.
Yeah, that
Holy.
could work.
I mean, this could probably like a setup or something. I mean, technically, because people
yeah,
love
yeah.
their.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
holy.
I've managed to use only hit poses to stack 4. Let's see.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Can I do a 5th one? Ooh.
Oh, that was shaky.
Well, it's good that it's really close by. Mm,
No. Wait,
I have to.
I think.
Oh,
Ah, no.
I
Wait, they're
really
railgunned.
gunned it.
That's interesting. I think that's the new railgun tech, bro. Just walled stack. Oh no.
Well, that is, well, sadly it broke because currently you cannot do this anymore on host, which is weird
Yes.
because you, in the past you could use it on host, but not on client. Now it only works on client.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting because they also like destroyed this. People did a lot of tech with this, which was pretty sad.
Yeah.
Like I know Oreo Troll Turbo loved his like volatile this where it just exploded on each other, you know.
Although I can
Those kinds of things.
maybe change it into, which is a bit sad that I have to, but it's really hard.
Wait,
to...
wait, wait. With that, do you think it could be? It could be used for some sort of explode tech. You know? Like I feel like
Maybe.
someone would like a Bevan or something would just do like that or something. You know what I mean?
Well, at least not really with normal explode. With volatile, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but because people like they love their CBT or whatever, like the double explode things. What? How did that guy do that? And like before on your screen, that one ground stasis. Wait. How did that guy do that?
Oh, you spawn a wall, yeah, and then you have to be at the far edge that you cannot reach this one, but you can reach this one. And then you ground and then you hold. And if
Yeah, like I've done this before. I remember a setup where it was just this, and then you would like just go around and then just ground a million times.
yeah, the only reason why you ground a million times while walking around is to find the angle where you can only interact with that one. But you don't
Yeah, I
have
know.
to walk around it. If you know where to stand and how to interact with it, it already works.
Yeah, I mean
You
I
just
feel
n-
the ground like.
Yeah, you just need to make sure that you're grounding the right structure, which also means don't look down, but look at the center point of the structure you do want to ground.
No, I mean I feel the ground on the wall. Like when I pull it off, it tries to go downwards.
Okay.
That it didn't, but like last time it like tried to force itself down, but it just didn't want to stay. You know. Because they also like you know the old delayed stasis. There, got it. You're not talking, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not talking, indeed.
It looked like you were talking. You were like moving
No,
your head.
no, no. Yeah, you can basically easily dash. The split second you have your hand too high, it already triggers. So it's not about
Yeah,
being
yeah,
fast. It's just about not keeping your hand too high. That's all it is.
Yep. Did you know that they like I don't know what they did, but delayed peristasis was like changed to being ground or something. I don't know how. Like I did it on host, but it's like much tighter timing now,
Well, basically,
and you have to use ground.
Peristasis was just a bug in the physics engine, and well, they updated the physics engine, and unintentionally, peristasis broke.
Yeah, but you can still do delayed with ground.
Yeah,
Like if you ground at the exact when hit stop, you can do delayed, but it just isn't parried.
but the
you know?
reason it changed is not really like they changed it. No, they
Yeah, I know.
didn't try to change it. It just changed with the engine, because the devs didn't really know how the states got triggered anyway.
Yeah.
What is a hit stop? All right. Let me give
That's a confusing topic.
Yeah. Let me give you a very simple lesson on what is hit stop. Also, I have to quickly plug in my extra battery. Otherwise, I cannot explain in time because I'm running out. So yeah, the moment a structure breaks another structure, you will notice this cube that is breaking the pillar will stop for a split second, give the nice explosion animation, and it returns its speed again. Basically, that's a hit stop. Now, there are different mechanics at work while a structure is in hit stop state. And one of the things that first happens is when a structure breaks another structure, the surviving structure becomes invulnerable for a moment. So it cannot break, it cannot be broken, it's invulnerable. Then, if you also have two hit stops at the exact same time, instead of stopping it for one momentum, well, it stops it for the momentum of one structure, so it will hit it, stop it, but it will return its speed for both of them, making it speed up, which we call railguns. This specifically only works if the structure you're hitting it with is ungrounded. If it's grounded, then there used to be a good setup for grounded railguns. Nowadays, it really doesn't work well. Now, the thing is, if a railgun is not set up properly, like you saw over here, let me show it again. So I'm not lining up my pillars perfectly and try to hit it. Because that wall over there was still in hit stop, it then hit this structure. It should have broken the pillar, but it's invulnerable. So it cannot break or be broken, resulting in what we call a dead stop. Then there are also different mechanics with hit stop. Once a structure, although this is slightly broken, so there is basically a way to still use a peristasis. But if a structure, how it used to work at least, if a structure is in hit stop and then gets parried at the same time, then we got something we called peristasis, where the parry got delayed for extra long. And it was quite weird. There were quite a lot of mechanics surrounding peristasis. But since peristasis is now a bit broken, they are looking for ways it could potentially return. But yeah, I would say don't really worry about what peristasis used to be.
Wait, I have you muted, one sec. Let's say I have you muted, one sec.
Doing good?
Yeah, it's doing well.
You are practicing something or teaching stuff?
I'm streaming. I've mainly just been practicing a bit, and
Oh,
a
okay.
little bit of teaching, and now I'm explaining how hit stops, dead stops, and railguns works to someone watching the stream right now.
Okay. Would you have time to teach me the charge stone after your explanation?
Oh.
I have
Well,
so many
there is
questions.
one problem. I have 4% battery, but I have my extra battery
Yeah?
attached. So I am charging while playing, but sometimes my battery goes down faster than it charges. So I might just suddenly disappear.
Okay, no problem.
But yeah.
We will see this another day.
Yeah, we will
I will
see
tell
how
you.
much I can.
Yeah. But keep explaining that stuff and stuff like this.
But with railguns, it's indeed
Nothing.
it stops for one momentum.
How's it been?
It returns the momentum
Good on
for
you.
both structures, so it's kind of
It's
doubles
interesting. You're
the
like
speed.
the first guy who taught me this game.
So if you have 3 structures at
And
the
Yeah,
same
like-
time,
you'll be beyond
you
than
can
me.
triple it.
Yeah,
The
I
more
guess,
structures you
I'm
have,
not that high. Like I haven't been playing that intensely, you know.
Yeah, but
the
I
more
think
speed you
still
can
destroy me.
generate.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually have one of the. I think I have one of the worst BP per hours, like, of a lot of players because. Oh, do you have worse? How many hours do you have?
With railguns,
like
as you've seen,
240?
the lining
I mean,
up
I have
is really important,
almost
and you can
300.
basically try to do that.
And you're close to double?
Let me go in first person.
Yeah, but I
that's
mean,
a
I
little
was
bit
facing some guy
easier
that had
for
lower
this.
BP than I had, but he was like 8K.
Okay, I will stay quiet because
Oh, yeah.
Mummy is talking and explaining.
We go to the.
Yeah,
come down to the
don't
cave.
worry. You guys can talk, and if
No,
you
no.
want to not disturb, you can even go downstairs. Then the sound of you guys talking is a bit
Oh,
lower.
no, honestly, I want to
Okay,
hear
okay.
what you are
Yeah.
teaching. Honestly, always interesting to learn.
So yeah, the easiest way to set up a railgun in the traditional way is trying to line up your pillars as much as possible. But sometimes that's really hard to do, and they got totally misaligned. In that case, you can imagine a line between them, like this, that if you hit them now, they will still hit, well, as you can see, it's slightly misaligned still, but this should still work. There is a little bit of leeway you have. Oh, and also, if one pillar breaks and with the other you get a ricochet like this, it still works. So you have a little bit of leeway on how to on how to do this. But there are easier ways to do a railgun, because, well, this is annoying to align. It is good to practice this, but there are 2 locations where they're perfectly aligned. Here on the top and on the bottom. Because a fallen wall like this always hits both from the top at the same time. The only thing is, with on the top, you have to be quite good at the angle, because if you throw too much downwards, all the force will go into the ground and it will barely move at all. So you want a good angle, and because it's slightly harder, try to use 3 pillars, or 4 pillars, or 5, or even more. Just add more, and it's a lot easier to do this. Now, a different location, again, where they're always perfectly aligned, is at the bottom. Then you would think, yeah, but how can I reach the bottom? Well, just raise up the bottom. Let me do the right combo here. Like this. I hit it from the bottom. One of the best combos with that, by the way, is doing wall and then cube straights. Cube launch that wall.
Oh. Wait, how do you... Why is my cube not cubing? That.
It's quite
that
a
it?
good anti-aerial. The only problem is you sometimes have the problem when spawning something underneath other structures while you're on the client, is that things will just break and instead of pushing it upwards, which is quite annoying. Hopefully it's a bug they will fix, and because of this, well, this type of railgun is really amazing at anti-aerial hits. And when do you mostly need anti-aerials? When you are the client and your opponent is host. And it's a bit sad that it's less reliable when you are on client. But there's also...
Is someone else seeing this? I'm cube launching, but they're phasing through each other.
Nope. Looks...
Oh,
Is that
I
normal?
see.
Is it?
Yeah, I see it on my POV.
Yeah, it phases.
Looks normal.
It's
to
so
me.
weird.
Visual glitch.
Yeah, some sort of a... Yeah, and it doesn't... Okay, there.
But there's also a different way to reach the bottom. And that's rotating the bottom. Because with an uppercut, the bottom is now in front of me. And the nice thing about it, an uppercut doesn't move you in location. So if you just stand... Oh, I've accidentally moved. Let me remove those for a moment. So I'm just standing still. The only thing I do is pillar, uppercut, then look in between and hit it with a cube. I'm only rotating my view with my head. Pillar, uppercut, pillar, uppercut. Those are perfectly aligned. Cube, in between, dropper, and they are perfectly aligned. Of course, don't send them out that far away. It's not 100% reliable, this method, but it is a good, easy practice early on. And there are also different ways you can use pillars like this for a railgun, because you can not only reach the bottoms that have fallen over, now the sides, which are facing up, you can railgun from above here. So one of the railguns I love to do is the boost pad, where you use kick straight upper on a wall. Let's first show. So kick straight upper, normally it just falls over. Thank you.
Sorry. I was just trying to show the combo you were speaking of.
But if you hit a boost pad, it starts to roll and it keeps going and keeps going. And if you set it up right, you can basically place 3 in a row, and then instead of keep rolling, it just starts sliding and it goes fast. A rolling wall, that's cursed. I love this. Yeah, the railguns are so much fun to play around with. And eventually what you want to do with railguns is not focusing too much on creating your own setup.
This is our aid.
But basically in a normal situation,
This
the
just our age
battlefield is
difference
just
IRL.
full of structures around, so...
Okay, that's just mean to
Basically, there's just stuff around on the battlefield, and try to find, oh, let's see a railgun here. I can just hit this as a railgun. Okay, I slightly missed there, but try to imagine everything is just a railgun. There's a railgun here.
Holy, I just PP sucked while being small. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yes, I have a question. For this technique, you need the structure you launch to be ungrounded.
Yes,
Right.
the launching
Okay.
structure needs to be ungrounded. We used to have semi-reliable setups for grounded railguns. We still believe it is possible, but we haven't found any since the cosmetic update. So it's been
Okay,
quite
okay.
a while since we had, yeah, grounded railguns.
Like, I know the cosmetic update wasn't like that long ago, but I feel like I've gotten used to skins like so hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't
hello,
want to
we got a
play
new guy.
without them anymore. Hello.
No.
Hello, Exetia.
What's going on? Hi.
Well,
he's streaming.
I'm streaming. I've just been explaining how railguns work. Have you ever used a railgun before?
No, I have not.
Do you know what it is?
No.
I think you stack an object on top of another object and it goes flying.
Oh, I think he's talking about this one, this railgun.
Yeah, there
I think
is
he's talking about this one.
there is a railgun like that indeed. For you.
I'm not too sure what a railgun is then now.
That.
Okay.
Well, a railgun is using hit stops to do 2 hit stops to make something speed up. Then, first of all,
okay.
what is a hit stop? When a structure hits another structure, you will notice this one will stop in the air for just a split second. And then it speeds up again to full speed.
Yeah.
That's what we call a hit stop. But what do you think would happen if you don't do 1 hit stop, but 2 structures at the same time?
It adds the hit stop twice and then the speed is doubled.
Yes. Game gets
That makes
confused.
sense.
Structure goes whoosh.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy you didn't fail math. One thing, they have to be aligned so that they hit at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
Because
that
there, your
So-
pillars were like sideways and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why that worked.
makes... Oh no.
So there are easy ways to align these. And one of these that is very early on that works is indeed stacking up 2 pillars and then using a combo with wall where you start with a kick. Because then it reaches both. First of all, you're standing on the blue ring, then
Yeah.
it doesn't work. So I was
was
still
close.
It's a little bit off.
slightly misaligned because the alignment really needs to be quite perfect.
Yeah, that's off still.
Oh shit.
I see.
So before
I didn't
you
pick.
try to hit it, one thing you really should try to do is finding the alignments. So even a bad
Holy
aligned
nuts, dude.
structure like this, well, there is still an alignment. So if you imagine this point and this point and draw a
Yeah.
line between those, well, if I spawn a wall like this, it's perfectly
Yeah.
aligned.
Yeah.
With railguns, it needs to be ungrounded. The structure you're hitting with. So those pillars, they can be grounded. But this wall I'm using has to be... Oh,
No!
What just happened? What did I miss?
I accidentally hit
I
him.
wanted to show him something
in
neat
the
with
doll.
railguns. I want to show him something cool with railguns. This is like your technique, musical memoirs.
Yes, yes.
So basically, new guy. So basically with railgun, because they have like, because it's wait, let me just stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask, why are you so sharp?
Because I'm charging and I'm just like sitting down because my charger isn't
I-
that long.
Yeah, I have a long cable, so.
Yeah, I used to have a long cable, but that cable broke.
Ah.
But so basically, if you stack a bunch of them, because they're all like aligned on the top, you could use something like a wall to just smack them all at the same time from above to
Oh my
launch
god,
it.
that's awesome.
Yes. So
And
there
the
are
number
easy
one way to
ways
use this is
to-
boulder.
there are easy ways to align them, and this one from above, it's always perfectly aligned. You don't have to be so precise. Basically, this already works because all they have to
It's
be
better with
aligned on
boulder.
is on the top.
Okay. Oh no. Why are my kicks going so high?
Because you had charge.
Charge.
You had
Oh.
hold before, and if you hold something and then unhold it, I still have my charge.
Ah, I did not know that.
We call that mechanic charged battery. It's a little bit of a confusing mechanic. And I wouldn't really say it's the most useful mechanic, but there are some interesting uses. More interesting technique is when you hold something for the charge, you don't have to use that structure. You can just also hold something and keep holding it and still
then it
attack.
affects both.
No, it
That makes
doesn't do both. So after I use my charge, I will lose my charge for the next attack.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier
musical
to
memoirs.
easier to just on hold, wait until it settles down, and then hold again.
Yeah, could you show the boulder with this? Because on client it's like rotating weird. New guy, watch this.
So yeah,
That's
Oh
the
my
best.
God, it's gone.
Because on pit, the boulders don't break on the walls, so that it can rebound. I have a clip of me just hitting that and then it rebounding off the wall to hit my opponent. Yeah.
there are two things that went wrong there. First of all, you want to
Oh,
hit the pillars in a 45-degree angle, and actually
Oh,
even
okay.
more shallow even actually. You want it basically where it almost just slides over it, but it still destroys it. Because if you push it down completely, well, all the force is
Yeah,
just
no,
going
it'll go
into the
down.
ground, so waste
That makes
force. Then also, there is another mechanic with railguns, and that's when a railgun fills. Because if I don't align them properly, what you saw there was something we call a dead stop. So basically, what happened there is it first destroyed
to-
one structure. Once it's still in hit stop, it becomes invulnerable for a moment. It cannot break, and it cannot break anything else. So it hits one,
yes.
it's
And then
invulnerable,
it can't break that.
Good
hits
eye.
this one, and it flips over
I want to see
instead.
if you could do the.
So with
the
this specific railgun, you always want to make sure you hit the front one, because if you miss the back one, who
Yeah,
cares? But if I hit the front, not hit this front one,
It'll-
well, it will break
it'll get
these,
dead stop.
still in hit stop, and it will just dead stop. Okay, I
I know what you
didn't
mean.
You hit
really
one of the
show the
fronts.
dead stop there, but you could have imagined
Yeah.
if it was a little
can
bit
imagine.
closer, it could have created a dead stop.
I'm gonna go down again to charge. Things
Oh,
that I could.
The wall was rotating. You have to be careful not to touch anything
Yeah.
with that wall, otherwise it
It's-
starts to slowly rotate.
It's tricky. It's tricky.
As long as it doesn't touch anything,
Wrong thing. No, my wall.
Nazi. Are you becoming a charge player, by the way? Semi. Why are you not talking?
Because I'm shy.
Oh, I see.
I never
It's
use stone.
terrifying. I can't imagine that
since
coming
I
at me.
Oh,
with
yeah.
an actual
On
hand.
walk, I need to find my stones.
I've hit quite a few of
And I want to
people
find
that had
Yeah, yeah,
really funny reactions
Yeah, I want to
when I
start
hit
pork.
them with it.
It's fun. It's fun. For sure.
Yeah, you were the guy who
I
told me
keep
what
grabbing the
pork
wrong
was.
one. Is that just me?
Uh,
Am I too
it-
close to
it's-
that one and not close enough to that one?
It's good to know the targeting system. How the targeting system works is first
I remember
the
when I was,
structure you are looking at, which is right in your cone of vision, gets priority. So
I
currently,
remember I have a
the
clip
one in the
of
middle
me
gets priority.
being
So
small and
even if it's
disciplined.
further away, it gets priority.
Hold is so weird when you're small.
Then it's the closest structure. So basically,
Right.
I'm not looking at either one. This one is closer, so I hit
Yeah.
this one.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So look at a structure you want to hold. If it's hard to look at a structure you want to hold, then look at non-structures. And with this one, you basically want more than 2 pillars, because with
Yeah.
2, it speeds up, but you're sending it to the ground, so it loses a
Right.
lot of
Okay,
momentum.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Nazi has something to say.
Yeah, can I add something? Maybe I'm mistaken.
Of
but
course.
it's not precisely which structure is the closest. You need to imagine there is a central point in any
Yeah.
structure.
A center
So, for
point
example,
of the structure.
Oh, it's
For,
close
for
to
a
the
cube,
middle.
it's just in the middle. So it's
Right.
not really the closest structure. And
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken, also there is a cone effect. So, for example, if I'm doing this, spawning a
That
wall,
makes sense.
walking a little bit near it, if I straight,
Yeah.
the cube is
Oh.
selected and not the wall.
Yeah, because
Interesting.
basically you're
Oh,
looking
sorry.
you're looking around the center point of the structure, so it's not the center point that you are looking at anymore. And there are some stuff that is a little bit weird with the targeting system. But you'll get that over time, especially if you like to use the charge stone. You will get used to the targeting system to the point where it one day becomes second nature. Because, like I said, you have the chambering tech where you hold multiple stuff and attack with something else. And yeah, you will get used to how the targeting system works.
Oh,
Yeah. So the thing that this guy does, you remember the thing with like like 6 pillars and then wall?
mhm.
This guy, his like one of his main strategies is having charge, and then balling or something, or having a cube like chambering.
I'll just show what I'm doing. So
So
basically, what I love to do is this specific technique is called the Rook's Defense, where you hold something, then attack with something else. So you have a defensive structure while still attacking that you can always just send out whenever you want. But I like to just keeping it. And if I want a new charge, I'm holding a new one. Now I have my charge
and then
again.
your defense gets
And
bigger
then
too.
I hold another one. Now I have my charge again. I hold another one. I hold another one. I hold another one. And now I'm just sending it over here.
Could you also? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
he
use
does.
it as a mobile
Yeah.
setup for this Devil Rod's railgun. So yeah, in my
that
personal
sounds fun.
fighting style, setting up a Devil Rod's railgun is basically my ultimate.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
like this guy has such an interesting fighting style. I think that's why he was known in the community. Like, if you don't know, this guy's actually a pretty big deal. That's why he sounds so professional.
I've done quite a lot in the community. I've streamed a lot. I love teaching players how stuff works. I've organized a
That
few
was fun.
tournaments. I created a few Discord servers to help stuff out. I've been doing quite a lot in the community. And
Yeah,
I have
I,
a very interesting playstyle that almost no one comes
Yeah.
close to having.
Your playstyle
Yeah,
is
he's like the number one charge
intimidating.
player in my
It,
opinion.
it's a bit weird. And I
It's a
love
little
it.
scary.
No, but I actually love his playstyle. I feel like a lot of players, because of because of shoeless, they kind of just fly. And I think Musical Memoirs has such a like cool way of having a playstyle without doing the most popular thing of doing. I'm not saying like flying is bad. Like I
Oh
I
no,
fly a lot too.
flying is fun.
Yeah, flying is very fun, but I think that Musical Memoirs' style of doing stuff is just super interesting because it's not the norm, but it's still like such a not complicated, but like it has so much depth to it, like so much thought behind it. Instead of because meta players just spam shit, but with Musical Memoirs, like he's planning what he's doing, which I think is super interesting, and that's why his content, like his streams, are so satisfying to watch because like from his perspective you can see what he's planning, but like I played him a couple times, and like when you're the other guy he's just doing stuff and you don't even know what he's doing. Like
Yeah.
it's same with like Bivin. Like
I-
Bivin
I-
also
I'm-
has such
yeah,
a
yeah.
cool style.
I've been often said I have one of the least predictable styles ever, where people really don't know what I'm trying to do. While at the same time, everything they are trying to do, I seem to sometimes know better what they are trying to do than they know what they're trying to do.
Yeah, he's master
fair.
of tech. You're kind of like Thormac, but in a different way.
That's terrifying.
You know
I,
Thormac, he just
don't
knows
know.
like all the random things, but
Yes.
you like you're just a good knower of stuff as well. Like in short, you're just very versed in the game. That's actually interesting. I remember I faced a guy who I thought was super interesting because he was like a master builder in this game. He was like building stuff.
Well,
He was-
speaking about building, I've been preparing a new tournament that I'm going to host after I'm going to Japan for my vacation. After that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna host a building competition.
That's actually pretty interesting. Wait, I gotta practice
That's
my
fun.
building. Yeah, he did like that, and then
No.
he added like some extra details with like some balls and stuff, and then he he just had such a masterful way of doing stuff, and like he built the like campfire spot, and like he was so cool, and like I don't know how he does it, man.
Well,
I made a little doorway, I guess.
one of the most fun builders I know is Yogev. Yogev loves
oh, yeah.
to build some interesting stuff.
Honestly, the car building is crazy.
Yeah, or did you see RDM's video? That was one of the best
Yeah.
Rumble videos I've seen.
Yeah.
Ah, no. But like, there are like some techniques you could do. Like, you could make like some hanging stuff. I believe. Like, if you do kind of like a Stonehenge.
Yeah,
And, like,
basically, if you bring this structure into ground stasis, then you can slide away the structure underneath, and it looks like it's floating on nothing.
Yeah. I can't really build right now. I'm kind of just small. But yeah.
basically, if I... Then I should be able to... Oh, no.
Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong one.
Ground stasis.
Now it's in ground stasis. Bye-bye.
Yeah, holding it with like, can you like release it? Like, could you stop holding the pillar and it will still like stand like that?
You can basically, if I do it right, then I grab the pillar. No, I'm grabbing.
You could. I think you could release it. I think you could just stop holding.
I should be able, but the problem is then it usually means I need to misalign this pillar a bit more. Although it might just be easier to use a bigger structure.
Yeah, I've done that with cube. Like when I'm trying to do a ground stasis with cube and then just hold the
make
cube.
sure it's really grounded.
I could ground it a bit.
No.
Ah.
Yeah, I've done it a few times, but I'm not really too sure. Well, let's do.
Yeah, with pillar it would be interesting.
Yep.
It's gonna break. Yeah. I think the thing you have to do is have it above and then kick, so that it like falls at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too well versed with these things anyway.
Yeah, but I think building is actually a hidden like thing in this game. Like,
Well,
I don't know,
currently-
I haven't spoken to a lot of builders.
Currently, people are even trying to build circuit boards with Rumble.
Oh.
They have figured
Who's
out.
doing that?
Blank, for example, they have figured out that with combinations of the where are they? Okay, they are not here anymore. But the cage discs, if you lay them on top of fallen pillars, for example, like that, then you can basically connect these two to the point where if you give a hit stop to one structure, it travels through the cage disc and then onto the next pillar, and you can basically chain hit stops in really interesting ways.
Is there modded to so like you can add infinite structures, so you just have like infinite cage disc?
Blank is working on trying to do that, but we still haven't have that. I have made a suggestion before that hopefully one day gets accepted, that we should get more.
I think they should add like a sandbox mode or something.
Yeah, that would also be fun. I also
To
really
actually,
want
like,
to
encourage
organize some tournaments surrounding custom mini games.
Yeah.
Mini game.
I mean, there are mini games in the thing.
Yeah, but one of the mini games I've been working on, for example, is a dodgeball mini game.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, I have actually, I was in a hall or in a park with Jackie Chan 99 the other day, and we did have an idea for a type of mini game. It's super like weird. It's not like weird,
Please
but
tell me.
so you know Baby Gel, right?
Yes.
One thing you can do with baby gel is we not discovered, but we like thought this out yesterday, not yesterday, but the day we were talking, and that if you have a wall like this, if someone's baby gelled, right, and then you have a wall like this, can I just ground, please? Can you ground
and
this? I'm
sorry
small, it's
everyone,
not
I've
working.
not really been looking at the chat, so...
Could you ground this? I'm small and it doesn't want to ground. Yeah, thanks. So basically, in this, if you're baby gelled, this will keep you from walking out if it's just surrounded. But like you can't interact with it because it's too far down, but you can't get out because it's too far up. So our idea was if you have a caged ball, and basically you can make a maze with this, and just keep like continuing with this setup of just having cubes, and then having walls are surrounded, and you can like make mazes and different things, and you can push yourself without even a ball. But I think ball would be better. So basically, you'd be baby jailed, and you'd imagine this was caged, right? And
Yeah.
you would have it
And-
like that, and you
Yeah, and
could
you
move
just-
yourself in congealed like that. You can also move yourself by just pure momentum, but it would be a lot harder. Maybe it would be better for like a game mode. But basically, we built this massive pool of like just a massive version of this, so that you could use your head like that, so you could bounce around. So basically, you could make a race
Yeah.
of just a massive track of that, and I think it's super interesting.
That's quite interesting. But it also sounds quite annoying to make.
Yeah, but like the pool
Definitely
didn't
needs,
take a while because we had a
needs a way
couple
to,
guys.
Definitely needs a way to save park configuration.
Yeah.
But like I said,
But
I
yeah, I
have
mean,
made
we
a
did it.
suggestion. Please upvote that suggestion.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the ideas I have is a dodgeball game where you use the caged balls, where you basically only use lobs, so you don't use poses, only
Oh.
lobs and cliff cannons. And the arena is made with walls, so none of the caged balls can destroy those. So you have a perfect
Oh.
arena that you're definitely stuck in, and I've thought of quite some interesting modes for it.
Yeah, but because the way that we discovered this like baby gel thing was, I was trying to do perfect baby gel. Is that like known tech? Is there like a better perfect baby gel?
I am not really versed in all the baby gel methods.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not Oreo. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I know one
actually-
setup, and I've done accidental baby gels, and that's all.
Yeah, I know. I actually on Oreo Troll Turbo's spreadsheet of baby gel, I am the creator of one of the moves.
Sorry.
Nazi, so what?
Oh yeah.
Phase.
I've seen that a few times already.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Wait, could you stop wall? What the? What is this? What is this Gara's fucking ultimate defense, bro?
Well, what is happening here is basically because it's angled this way, it will just ricochet on this, and then
Yeah.
it cannot move because it's grounded. So it first gets the ricochet effect, so it doesn't destroy it.
That's so interesting. Wait, it
is.
went through with the charge, or maybe it was just like not centered. No.
Well, with
That's
enough force.
if you could get that consistently, that's actually Gara's defense, bro.
No, not really, because first of all, if you hit it in any other way, it will destroy it. And
Will it?
any
Oh.
unground
Oh.
structure will destroy this also.
Yeah,
now it's
that-
gone.
I see. yeah. Yeah, but it's still interesting. If you could replicate that, I think it would be cool.
It was way
Yeah.
easier before the update. And
Yeah, basically
now I
you
don't know how
need
to
a
do it consistently.
an angled wall, and in my opinion, in my experience, it works best on an angle. But I've not really done this too often. Usually, I've done it only by accident.
Yeah, but it's still like, imagine someone could like made a replicatable setup. Like, I feel like that could be sneaky.
I believe people have made replicatable
Okay,
setups.
I have something
before.
for you, Phil.
Okay. Again, I'm no woman. I'm not French.
Yeah. So I can hit you on this side,
Oh.
but you
Oh,
can't hit me on your side.
That's it. Wait, it got stuck. It got stuck.
Ah, nice.
Wait, that's so. Wait, what if it's better with a harsher angle? Wait, no. No, how would I hit that? But you get what I mean? Like, what if it's just a harsher angle that actually does it? Wait, it's better with hold, I think, to get the angles. What if that's, like, better?
Takes a bit of setup though.
Wait,
Stuck again.
my discs don't want to ground. My baby form is weird. Again, my discs don't want to have an animation for some reason, so they spawn like 2 meters in front of me, and I can't interact with them. It's so weird. But Nutsy, try on this wall. Try on this wall. Maybe this is a better angle. What is that made, or is it just under?
No,
What?
no.
Is
Don't
it stuck to it?
Oh.
Oh no.
Not close enough.
Oh,
But wait, try on this. Try on this. Maybe this is a better angle.
No,
Maybe
because
think
it's
of that.
too.
No, I mean on the other side. This.
On the other side? Okay.
It's like kind of glitching.
It is, but
I don't know.
a little
you need
more,
to
little
push it
further.
again and again and again and
Oh
It
again.
is
yeah,
very
wait,
close to
I
falling
cannot
off.
use my poses when I'm standing on top of this. So I
I think
cannot
you can.
unhold. No,
Oh no.
Can you not
so
unhold?
I'm standing
Can-
on top of
wait, wait.
this. None of my
Oh.
poses will work. The only poses
Wait,
that
let me
work-
try. I could try unholding it. I can try unholding it, maybe. Like, what if you have it here, and then I jump and unhold it? Memoirs.
What about parry?
Like, put it where you want it, and then I could.
Ah,
No.
I got pushed to the side there.
Yeah, but wait. House tech is crazy.
Yes.
In an actual match, just build a house. You'll be fine.
Yeah, me when I'm facing
It's
a
your
0
protection,
BP
it's
guy, then I just build my mansion.
Protective shield.
Wait. What happened? Ah!
Okay,
But
I
how do you?
I found a way.
Oh, that. Wait, you're cooking. Oh wait, he's cooking. Let him cook. I think it's broken now though. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I quite
Oh, it's-
unglitch when you threw the
Ah,
wall
yeah,
away.
you got a shaky disc.
Hey,
Shaky disc.
I don't know what that entails, but yeah.
So basically, you
It's
just
just a bit
this.
scared.
Yeah,
Aw,
bro, let him breathe,
Don't
like-
worry, buddy.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll
I
be
won't
alright, bro.
destroy you.
The disc is scared. Aw.
Oh, I wanted to like have it above it and then
Wait.
crush it slowly.
I can try and do it again.
How did you do it? Wait, do you think maybe it's something with like a Mojo Dash type thing? Like where it's like under?
There we
There we
go. Ah.
Wait. Wait, no.
Oh, now I've grabbed them both. Okay.
Wait, is my disc still there? No. But wait, I think Nutsy is cooking in some way. Like, if you have the walls angled at that point, like, at the other side, you can get it replicatable. Is that made? Like, that's doing something.
Oh, it's not only shaking. It also looks like it's slowly rotating. Or
Is it?
no,
Is
no,
it?
it's not.
No, it's just shaking a lot.
Yeah, that's not rotating.
It's okay, buddy. It's all right. It will break. I promise you, it will break. Wait. I want to see
Sorry.
something. Try holding this. What if, or host, Musical-Memoirs, hold this. What if I get on this? Wait. With these new caged things, it's so interesting. Like,
Yeah.
could you just move me around?
Yeah, let's first keep it flat, stand in the middle. And I
Yeah.
will have to also
pl-
flick it to
two-person
keep it
flight.
stable.
Yeah, try flick.
2-person flight.
Yeah, 2-person flight. Imagine lucky dicing with this.
Oh,
Oh, it's shaky.
yeah, keeping
Oh,
it
it's awesome.
stable is a bit hard.
Yeah,
but,
I was in a thing yesterday, and I was trying to. I was flying on. This is perfect flight, but I was flying on a.
Let's see. Can I jump?
Yeah, but I was flying on a wall. I got it to the ground, and then we got like 4 people on it, and I tried to lift up, but everyone was so heavy, so like I was barely moving up, and then we just fell.
Get on again.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry. I'm not trying to hit you, I promise.
Okay, bro. Get on, bro. Wait. Let me move in my space. Oh wait. There.
Okay, let's see. No,
Ah, that
no.
hit me.
Could-
That
couldn't-
hit me. What if I
Yeah,
jump when
if-
you jump?
that could work. Let's first reset.
Wait. What if I get on it before you do stuff? Do you think that's better?
I first need to rotate it a bit. Let's see. No, that's.
I
still
think
a
you
bit
have to
angle.
like. Yeah.
I need to find a good angle where if I go into a jump pose, that's.
Oh, by the
perfectly
way,
angled.
you could rotate the angles with this by just doing that. Wait, if I don't straight, by just doing this. You
Yeah,
could
but
move them
in
around.
combination with hold, you can't.
Oh. Try with just flick though.
Well,
And then hold
this
after you
angle
have
might,
found the
might
position.
work.
Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
3. Oh, wait, no. 3, 2, 1, jump. Ah, that could have worked if it was better timing. 3, 2, 1. Jump. Wait, and that almost worked. I think you have to,
Almost.
because there's delay. It's so hard.
Yeah, I have to do it earlier than I think. So,
3, 2, 1. No, it probably is possible, but it's a bit too hard.
yeah, it's quite strict timing for that.
My discs are so weird. I don't know why, but when I disc, it spawns like so far.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, like I just disc
It's like-
disc shruppered, and it spawned like up. It's spawning like
Yeah,
all the way
same,
over
look.
there. Yeah, when we because, I don't know why, but something with our client makes it so that while our disc and balls are moving up, they don't have an animation and they just
Is it just
spawn
ping?
at their top point. Like,
Well,
Is it- Do you
ping
reckon it's just
is
ping trying to catch
ping
up?
is not really the problem. Just being client, because
Like this has a.
I have about the best Europe ping there can be.
yeah,
We Dutch
really good ping.
players have very good connection.
I'm in the.
Yeah, it's
the
because it's
UK,
in Amsterdam, right?
Oh,
so-
okay. I thought your name extra.
Yeah, it is. It is a Dutch name, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But you're not a Dutch player.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not Dutch.
Are you US?
UK.
UK. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was wondering why you could pronounce his name so well when it's a lot of
In
letters.
Exeter.
Extra.
You know,
It is
Extra.
easy. Extra.
Extra.
Exeter.
Sounds quite good.
I mean, I'm not
was
Dutch.
given it by a Dutch friend, so
Okay.
Oh,
they
But yeah, the
mine,
Europe,
I don't remember the word for little.
the European servers are located in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam. So I'm known
would've
as
thought-
having one of the best connections in Europe.
I would have thought it would have been in
do you
like,
live in
Germany.
Amsterdam, Musical-Memoirs?
Hmm?
Are you in Amsterdam?
No, but I live close by.
Oh, yes.
Okay, guys, sorry, I have no more battery, so I need to go. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Musical next time for the charger
yeah, but
session. No problem.
we
You
kind of
want me
just
to-
went on doing weird stuff instead.
Yeah, that's Rumble, you know. Should I DM you and we could schedule something?
Yes.
Okay, I will do it.
Do know that I have basically about a week and a little more, and then I'm going to Japan for a vacation of 3 weeks.
Ooh.
And then I'm
Oh,
gonna be
Japan.
busy planning things like the building competition, so I don't have too much time.
Yeah, don't worry. I have a lot of time, so
Okay,
It's-
that's good.
You have a lot of
then
time
we
with
can
your dad,
definitely
bro.
find,
I
find a
don't care,
nice
I don't
moment.
Aren't you a dad?
Anyway,
How do you have much
bye-bye.
time, bro?
Bye bye.
what?
Aren't you a dad? How do you have so much time?
What I mean is I have more time than him.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't have a lot of time
Well,
because I have 2 kids.
except for my vacations, you don't.
What is this? What is this old people having time battle, bro? You're
Sorry,
like, I have the
I
least
win. I'm
busiest
the
day.
oldest anyway.
Yeah, at least you're winning on age.
Yeah. Shouldn't be happy about it, but I'm
No,
pretty
bro.
sure one of
With
the
age
member is
comes
older than
wisdom,
me.
bro. With age
no,
comes wisdom. This guy, like, when I was
It
blue
depends.
belt, we were in a park, and bro was giving me like life speeches when I was blue belt. Like, first he taught me strupper, and then we were sitting like on the old park, like on this edge, and when he was like speaking like how to live life and shit. He's like master's Wukong or some shit.
The wise old master.
Yeah, I know.
But I can do
he's the
something
one.
if you want to appear younger. 6'7", 6'7", no.
Cringe.
It's so cringe, but
Wait, ecstasy. How old are you, bro?
I'm 21.
Okay, I'm the little bro here, bro.
bye bye.
Yeah,
Right.
I could have
Bye-bye.
guessed that already. You.
Okay, bro. I'm charging. Okay then.
Yeah,
then musical
I'm
memoirs.
growing. I'm charging.
What now?
Whoa, you just got so much older.
the power of
Happy
puberty.
birthday. Jesus Christ, that is tall.
Wait, I gotta find
What the
a
fuck?
higher spot. Wait. Gotta like climb on my couch. Okay, no. My hands are so my hands are so big.
Wait, yeah, hold on. I'll give one sec. I don't want to fall off my I don't want to fall off my chair, but I'm gonna try this.
I'm like
stay
friendly
safe.
giant.
It's a
fun to
rotating
mess
chair,
around,
and I
but
really don't want to fall.
don't break your neck while trying to do that.
Oh my.
Yeah.
How do I?
Yeah, like we're the friendly giants.
I'm crouching.
This is just Zeus. You know
Well,
Zeus
you-
Jr. from BRL season 1?
Well, you
I
are
don't know how
giants,
high.
but friendly.
Oh, okay, bro.
I try and be friendly.
But you remember Zeusy Jr. from BRL season 1? He was so
yes.
so tall, bro.
My hands feel
Okay.
so small now.
But yeah, I feel like I'm getting ganged up on by these old folk. While I'm just so young. Bro, like, my number one defense while I'm playing with Watson, you know,
Yes.
he's just older than me, so I can just insult him, you know?
That's not
Uh,
actually,
s-
that's not damage. That's psychological damage.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's pretty much impervious to it because he just says meaner things back, and then you know, it's kind of a counter. But yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah, he's pretty funny though. But he has been known to say you know, things you shouldn't say in video games and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was in a call with him and we were playing, and he was, you know, saying names in the community, and you know that you shouldn't be named and stuff. Like don't let the streamer hear this. Don't let the public hear this. The furries.
I missed it. I'm gonna be real. I missed it.
Oh, okay, that's good because I don't want his stream to hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Do
hear
you hear me?
Yeah.
He was mentioning the furries, which you should not do in a Discord community.
Oh no.
You see what I mean? And I mean, everyone has their opinions.
My game lagged. Someone joined. That's why.
Oh, quarters. Quarters my goat. Quarters my goat.
I'm not sure what I should learn after stripper cut. Oh yeah, there's no wall there anymore, is there?
Yeah. What should I think? Do you know hop? Wait, no.
Well,
It's hard in
more
baby form.
importantly, you are a red belt. Have you already
Mm-hmm.
tried to learn slingshots?
Oh yeah, slingshot. Slingshot.
Yeah, so
Yeah, hold straight.
I'm not very good at it, but it's practice.
Okay.
Yeah, I
then-
think the
It's-
best practice in the beginning, for slingshot. Wait, being small is weird, but the best practicing in the beginning is, I think, that. If I wasn't small, you know,
Yeah.
because then you get the
that.
feel.
I know that. Yeah. Very clear what
Quarters,
you're trying to
stop.
explain.
We're bearing your fruits, bro.
Scurry! Have you muted me, Yumi? I can't hear you if you're speaking.
That's Chris.
Well, it's quite interesting that you're trying to learn some combos in combination with left-handed and right-handed poses.
Hey man.
Hello.
You'll love that.
I'm charging. That's why I'm
What
so
is
small.
this?
Please don't baby
Oh, that's
jail
funny.
me.
Left-handed?
Well,
What's with the lag?
basically,
Oh.
with
It's not lag.
right-handed
He has
poses,
the best ping in EU,
kick,
bro.
straight, and uppercut
lagging.
are all done with
Oh,
your
well then
left
your
hand at
internet's
your shoulder.
buns,
So
bro.
I'm using all three
Ah.
poses there, and
Hmm.
using them like that. So it's quite interesting that you switch up for your
quarters.
kick with this one, and
Last time we played, you were like,
That's just.
It's not a
I'm
bad
just
thing.
used
Fork.
to-
it's
how did it
definitely
go?
not a
Oh.
bad thing.
I
I'm
won,
used
I
to
think.
doing it like
I don't
that.
remember
Nice.
exactly.
you're not locked in. Bro, I'm not host.
Like, it feels like there might be less movement on certain.
Are you trying to
if
do
you can
my
find it,
combo?
I guess.
No.
Yeah, but first of all, it's not a bad
No,
thing.
you're just baby jelly.
Fair.
Baby
There
jelly
are
and the baby is
advantages
crazy.
of both. So just
Hmm.
do what feels best for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome inside here.
Wait, Quarters, are you using guard?
Yeah, I love guard.
Oh, are you a guard player? Oh, damn, bro.
I'm a guard player. I played Govern against you.
You like
Oh yeah, you did.
It's like a horse raring to
Well,
go.
okay,
or like a
I
bull
don't
raring to
remember
go
everyone's
with that.
stones when I played them, though. Bro. It's not like
with this specific combo, I use the
Flow,
fact
adamant chud.
that you get a boost
Okay,
with your shift stone there.
at least I'm not
charge.
volatile flow, bro.
I spawn a second
Or
ball, and
Flubber.
while that ball is
Those are
falling
the
down,
biggest chuds.
I do an uppercut on that one, and then straight on this
Flow
one.
stubborn. Are those the biggest
Ah,
chuds?
so it's like
Look, clearly look
think
at the
we're out.
timing.
I just used this because of disc flight.
I see.
And
see,
to
I
make
see.
it more
Are
interesting,
you sucking? Are you
I
sucking?
also
at suck?
put explode on,
I'm
on
sweating.
them.
I
But
don't
that's
have
just
explode.
optional.
Wait, straight
Except
upper.
Yeah.
What's E, bro?
Oh, shit, I'm not. What do you think E is?
Am I dumb? Explode.
Except I have a shit ton of lag in this part or something.
Well, there
Yeah, I don't
are
think it's like
quite
I have
some-
the same thing. Like my animations don't work. Don't leave quarters.
Although this spark is gonna end soon.
Why?
Because I've been
Not
playing
much.
for what's like 3 hours already.
Fee, you wanna hop in a match?
I could in a bit. I have to charge like. I could in maybe like 10-20 minutes. Okay, well let me. I could play a couple games. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm gonna just stay until this part goes.
I'm really struggling with the kick on this hand. Like it feels unnatural, I guess.
Okay. Well, to me, this feels quite natural. And one thing, you really only have to focus on your right hand, because
Yeah.
your left hand, well, it's the same for straight and uppercut.
Someone died.
Hello.
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 Where are you from, Musical-Memoirs?
I'm from the
ping's crazy.
Netherlands.
Where's my ping so
Yeah, that's what I'm
insane?
saying.
Yeah, other people also said the ping is doing weird things right now. Don't know why.
Oh, is it?
Like, look at where the disc was.
What? What, his spawn's all the way over there? What?
Yeah, and to me, it
Ah.
looks normal. So I have
There's like
no
this-
clue what you guys are talking about.
It's these like rollback issues. Like it's trying to predict it, but it just can't. And the server's ad.
Sure. You're just like throwing nothing for me.
Yeah, it spawns there for me.
Okay.
Yes, I would just like a second late.
When I spawn a ball, it spawns it like grabbing height. That's the wrong one.
It feels. Wait, does it? No, hole doesn't feel normal either.
Yeah, I have no clue what the problem is. I have no clue how it looks for you guys either.
I'm probably gonna go do some matches. I assume the
Yeah,
play account.
I also heard a beep from my extra battery now. It's empty. So yeah, okay, yeah, I now have 3% battery left. So yeah, this park is gonna close anyway.
I see.
So yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for the help.